Okay, this is kind of a supplement to the for sale. Now, I have got the antenna back in there. You can see the light is back in. The nuts and bolts are done up. This one here that's just temporarily held there until I put the wheel arch cover in, and then I'll take this out and put it back in through the wheel arch cover because it goes into there. I've just put it there as a reminder, an aide-memoire. There are screws that go in these holes, and then obviously screws that go in these holes. So there's a variety of screws to remember. Other things. Whilst I did put the reversing lights in, ready, thinking I was being smart, now, hang on, let me move these out of the way. In there, you can see that I could try and struggle to get a nut on there. I will put money that if I do, I'll drop it. If, however, I take this light out, and obviously the one on the other side, I got direct access to it. So that's what I'm going to do for the sake of undoing 2 bolts. And believe me, when you're doing this job, if you are not very careful, you will drop shit. And it will go in places you can't find. I have dropped nuts, wrenches, all sorts, and it's taken me hours to try and find them again. So there you go. Do bear that in mind. So I have this one light to fit. I had to repair it first because it broke, and I dropped the nut and I don't know where it, the bolt, and I don't know where it went, so I had to find another one. These are all done. That's done. These 2 nuts here are what's going to go on there and there. Then what's next? Give this a bit of a polish here. Bit of a clean up, treat the black shit. Then I can get onto the door panels, which will be the final part, hopefully the final part of getting this ready for sale. However, what I will show you is once I've got it done, and I've got all of this done and polished it, then I'll show you it just so that you can see it looks pretty. Kind of disappointed with the paint shop. They really didn't do an excellent job here, and I think I mentioned before I may well just leave that, or of course I could mask it to here and up to the edge and try and blow it in, but I don't think I'll do that. I'm just going to clean it all up, and whoever is the new owner will have to deal with that particular minor problem, and it is minor. All right, let's get the rest of this shit done so that I can push this video out, but I can't do that until I've got it all back together and everything's nice and clean, and then I can get on with my baby. Everything. I don't believe it. Every fucking video I do, that phone goes off. So there we go. The other side obviously does not have the antenna there, which, believe me, is a real pain in the rectumus to get in. And then you got the little grommet up the top there. All right, let's get on with it. Well, I have just picked my Corvette up from the Windscreen windshield shop. Safe load. Safe load. Safe load. Safe load. And it is now perfect. I love it. They even replaced these seals, which I'd already done because they were brand new, but they replaced them again. So got extra seal. Oh, what's that? Hang on. Oh, that's just some glue that went there. That's all right, that'll clean off. Now what I do have to do is strip off this black. I'll leave it for a few days before I touch it. There's a little bit of extra glue here, and I'm not worried about that. So what I got to do is clean this off, clean that off across the top there, then decide, do I leave it silver or do I paint it black? And I'm going to strip it off with like a plastic stripper on my fingernail. I'm not sure which. Let's have a look. Chips off nicely. We'll see. I'll tell you what, let's do it. Get a little scrapey thing. Hang on, I'm getting excited. I've got to change hands. Lettuce C. What do you think? Nah, it's scratching, isn't it? Even with the plastic scraper, it's scratching. All right, so I'm going to let it set. Let it set. Yeah, that's not going to work. What I'll do is I'll strip it off and then I'll paint it again just to make it look pretty. There we go. All right, oh, and those of you that have 4-post lifts, which was probably none of you, my ram blew its ass. Hence the rag, just to catch any drops of fluid that drop off. Hello, Russian drop-off. All right. What's that? Something else that needs a little bit of Gary attention. A little bit of black paint there. All right. We are looking good. A few more things to do before she's up for sale. 2 door panels. Do that painting. Put the wipers and shit back on. I'll do that in a couple of days. I'm just going to leave that windshield now. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to lean against it. I don't want to fuck all. So I'll probably concentrate on the door panels. But tomorrow I have honeydews, and that is to put in a drinking water system under the kitchen sink. Put my wife's sink back together in the bedroom. That's what you got to do. All right. You know it. Get out in the garage. Do some shit.